Early Beach, Fraser Island, Caboolture, Sunshine Coast. Where have we been? Rainbow Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think something. Hervey Bay. We saw
Hervey Bay.
whales.
It's true.
We met a lot of beautiful people.
And you get a job.
I got a job yesterday. You got today.
She's
Come
going
on.
to Star
Casino.
Casino.
Yeah.
Are we on?
At Broadbeach.
Yeah. What do you think, guys? Will you come to play that?
Star Casino?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If we can go there without vaccination papers.
Yeah. Which,
Sorry to bring
you're not. Are we going there again?
Yeah, there is something what you want to say about this.
Yeah. Get it off your chest, right? That's what this whole thing's set up for. Conspiracies. How long have you been in Australia now?
How long now?
1
It's
year?
1 year and
1
2
year,
months.
1 week.
No, no more.
I speak about myself.
I arrived in October.
You got here in October, okay. And you came into
November.
my class
End of November, yeah.
And after
at the end of November. So we had the December class together, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Right, Christmas and the rest of it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then
That's still one of my favourite photos, that photo, all of us together.
That was graduation party.
That is a great photo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cunter's in there. That's his name, by the way.
Explain that, Joel. I don't understand why.
What?
Why you say that?
No, so sometimes things can get misunderstood, but he is so happy in that photo.
I think
Right?
he was happy in that moment.
He was,
Actually,
right?
everyone were happy
Yeah,
in that moment.
It was
Yeah.
a big group, a nice group.
it was good. Mark?
That's good.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say names. Mark was funny.
Yeah.
Do you think you learn a lot of English at language school?
Like inside the school?
Inside the school.
I don't think so.
If you could give advice to someone who's coming to Australia next year about English, because you've been here for a year now, what would you tell them? What advice would you give?
But it's difficult, for example, for me. Okay, I didn't learn English good in school, but I met people with who I learned English in school.
The teacher's
Because-
problem.
No, that's not the teacher's problem. That I mean, our class was amazing. People were all from international countries. Yeah, so we hung out together. We spent a lot of time together. We went out to the beach to the travel, drink, something like this. We live our life so good. But I start to someone spoke better English, so and I believe that the English is better when you have a practice.
Right. So basically you were able to meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you start to, when you are here in Australia, you have to resonate with international people. Try to don't be with the same country where you're from. Because if you are doing that, in my case, for example, I'm from Spain and it's a lot of Spanish speakers here. And you can share time and usually you came to speak your native language. It's more difficult. And another thing is prepare yourself before to arrive to this country and have a little bit base to
That's what we did,
do
yes?
this. Yeah.
What do you mean prepare? Like what should we prepare?
I mean have a base of English to like I don't know, get some classes before, what you have to do here in Australia. Or in the case it's here in Australia. What should you have, for example, for look for a job, with kind of some agencies help about this, but I think that if you find someone that it's already here or that is Aussie as well, they can help you much better. That Spanish, in my case, company to send you here. Most of them, for example, mine. I don't want to say names, but they only bring you here and later they forget about you. This is the problem, because when now I extend for my second year, they even don't help me about that. Dasha, you did for yourself.
I came here by myself, so I didn't use the agency. Just one of my friends, she helped me to apply for visa.
She was already here.
No, she never been here. just she's my best friend and she is interested about this, paperwork to get visas, how to do it properly. And when I say, maybe I would like to go to Australia, she said, maybe I could. And I was looking for the agency who will help me. And she told me, I can help you. Let's do it.
So why did you go through an agency then?
Because in these cases, because I was planning to had English classes here, go to the academy or something like this, to school English, and then they give me the option to don't pay fees and something like that, just pay directly the school, and that's it. And they organize me to get my visa.
So they did help you to get here.
To get here, yeah. But when you are here, they almost forget about you.
Because the way they work, you don't pay fees to them.
No.
The school gives them
Commission.
30%. I think it's 30%.
I don't know the numbers, but I
Yeah.
know that is.
The way that they say, oh, you don't have to pay us any money.
Yeah.
But the school's giving them, I think it's $400 to go, $300 or $400 per week to go to
$200.
our school.
Yeah.
I think I looked
We
at
will not say the name, yeah.
their price list, and I think it was about $300 to $400. So your agent's getting $100 a week just for.
Yeah, I know.
Sending
It's
you
like
there.
for 3 months, yeah.
It's crazy, right?
But for example, I paid for school not because I wanted to go to English school. I paid for school to get visa. Because
Right.
it gave me more possibility to get visa. Oh, why you are coming to Australia? I'm going to learn English. Okay, if you pay for course less than 3 months, you don't have to apply for student visa. So you can come with tourist visa. But I pay for school for 1 month only, for this school where we met each other. And they approved my visa only for 1 month.
Right. It is a lot more
Like day in
difficult
day.
for a Russian.
Yeah, because I'm Russian, of course. But
Right.
it's not like, not from... Sorry.
Spanish people can get a working holiday visa?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, in this case,
Russians no, right?
They don't have
You
the
can't
chance,
get that,
no.
right?
Only student, tourist or student.
Yeah. Okay. So there are different reasons that you came, right? I mean, because you go to a language school, you meet people, and from that, I mean, you got together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we met there.
It's one of the main reasons you'd go to a language school, right? Get some phone numbers.
Yeah. No, but in Gold Coast, for example, where we are living, it's not necessary to go to English school to have phone
All
numbers.
the main places shut down, hasn't it? Where
Yeah.
everyone used to go after class.
Melba's,
Melba's, yeah.
they close for.
Yeah.
The avenue, no?
But now they open new places. I know that 11th of December will be
Yeah.
like kind of Latina party in some new places on rooftop. So they start to create new places instead of Melba's.
Sure, everyone's coming back, right? How is the nightlife in Australia compared to where you're from?
But the timings are so different.
What do you mean?
The party starts like 9 or 10 here in Australia.
And close at 1 or 3.
Oh, you get locked out. Is lockout still happening?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, does the bar actually close and you go home? Or you
Yeah.
can't get in to the bar after 3 o'clock?
No, just they close it. You have to go
Oh,
home.
really? 3 o'clock?
So
3 a.m.
You are enjoying, drinking,
Yeah,
and
right.
at 3 o'clock they say, no, guys, that's all.
What's the timing like in Spain?
You start opens the discotheques like at midnight or 1, and you finish at 6, 7 in the morning.
Russia's the same.
1. You start at 1.
11. Okay,
11.
11.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
So what would you normally do before going out? Just stay at home,
Drink.
drink at home,
Yeah, because for
or
example,
go to some bar or to
Have
have
a
dinner
nap.
because we are having dinner.
siesta.
We are
Yeah.
having
What time is it? Oh, another
Ah.
siesta. We'll head out.
no, but at 9, 10, it's our dinner time.
Yeah, so you're
Then
going
you
to
finish
dinner
to
and
eat.
after you're
Yeah.
going.
To eat,
fun,
later you
yeah.
take some drinks, and after when you are ready, you are going.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go.
That's beautiful. In
Yeah.
Australia it's strange a little bit at the 3 that you have to go home.
That we go home at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, most people go out on the streets and they're
No,
not ready
but
to go home.
A lot
right?
of police, for example, in Surfers Paradise, it's possible to sit somewhere. They come to you and what are you doing here? Show me your pockets. Maybe you're drinking something outside.
How did you feel about that? Is it different from Spain or Russia? Like police a little bit.
No, actually, when you say that, or they feel that you are a foreigner, they are more polite.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I can
True.
imagine.
Mhm.
They save us to some fines. some penalties.
Did you get fined?
No,
You haven't?
no,
Not yet.
but almost.
Almost.
And because you were a foreigner, you didn't
Yeah.
get fined. Huh.
Yeah, and I know
Write that
some
one on the
more
list
today.
for discussion later.
It's true. They say no. If here in Australia you cannot drink here on the beach, for example,
Yeah.
And you
I
just say,
say-
"Oh, I didn't know."
and they no, and they say okay, package all the things,
Yeah.
and even they don't say throw it. They say
Just
keep
pack
it,
it up.
and yeah. And
We would never
and
get
go.
spoken to like that, would we?
Never.
Armbar. Taser. Just a beer.
But there is the bad way as well, you know. We know that it will happen like this, so we can say, no, we didn't know, but we knew that it's not allowed to drink on the beach. So, but we are going again tomorrow, and we are going after tomorrow. And if police will catch us, we will say, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
Right.
That's
So
entry
we
level
are
corruption.
breaking the laws.
It's rolling. It's going somewhere. See, I spent a little bit of time, well, not a bit of time, 5 days in the Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one night we were drinking
With
No.
your family, right?
with my family. Yeah, well, my brothers, my two brothers, right? So it was my turn to drive. So we got pretty drunk and then we were smoking some cigarettes, something else. And anyway, I was driving along and the police stopped me. I actually drove down, like, you know, Cavill Avenue, where all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
people,
yeah.
I drove down there. And so the policeman stopped me and he says, oh, have you been drinking? I'm like, no, I'm okay. So he just said, okay, keep going. And showed me how to get out.
Oh my God.
I mean, this-
polite police.
Very polite.
Ah,
they didn't
they're-
know.
Actually, they are so polite.
They're very,
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was like, damn, I'm going to go to jail or something here, right? But they just showed me, oh, drive this way. This is where you should be going.
Guys, if you will go to Russia one day, try to not do it.
Are they a little
Try
bit
to not meet police.
more strict?
No, they are
Nice
we,
trick,
we, are,
yeah.
we are corruption, you know. They will just try to get money from you for everything. You don't understand what I'm saying? Okay, 500.
You are? Yeah, right.
But I'm a
Bye.
foreigner.
Yeah, extra zero.
1,000.
Yeah, it depends on time. Because, for example, I know that when it was World Cup, and it was a lot of foreigners in our country. Of course, they were like polite. They were so respectful with foreigners. They were happy, like, to show our hospitality, you
Yeah,
know, in our
yeah.
country. But if you just go there one day,
Before Christmas, no?
before Christmas especially,
For Christmas, oh, they
they have
need
to
some extra
earn more
cash.
money
Okay.
to buy present.
Have you had
Oh
any
my God,
problems in
I hope
Australia?
I can come back to Russia after all of this
You can-
conversation.
This is going live,
This
right?
is live streaming to Putin's office
Oh
now.
my God.
Louis Street. Have you had any problems in Australia?
Only with a car. Just the parking. With that, they are so strict. After 10
parking
minutes,
fines,
yeah.
$106. I'll
Yeah,
never forget.
only for 10 minutes late.
Where were you? Surface?
Southport.
Southport, yeah.
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 2 or 3 times happened, yeah.
I
But you
think
know, the Spanish culture, we arrive little bit late always.
Yeah, you
A
come
little
back
bit,
a little bit
yeah.
late, but those guys are, they must
After
do it
the siesta.
they must do it electronically, right? Do they? Because they know exactly when to come back, right? Because they're there on the, all right, he's been here. It's,
Yeah.
This car's still here. We're going to get him,
Yeah,
right?
because you write your plate, then you,
Right.
you have your time, you can pay for, I don't know, 30 minutes,
Yeah.
1 hour, what you want.
Yeah.
And they know, you don't need the paper, they have this computer and they receive that, and only they have to check, oh, I will check if this car stay here.
Yeah.
And if they saw me, then
Yeah.
And being a foreigner didn't help.
no,
No.
not in that
No.
case.
I couldn't speak. I wasn't the...
Pretending you
paper,
can't
yeah,
speak
yeah.
English.
Actually, in Australia, I feel pretty safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a very safe country.
Very safe.
I mean, where our school was a little bit rowdy, right? There was
Yeah, Southport is not Australia.
You'd be in class sometimes, and there'd be people yelling, and the homeless people.
No,
would
you are
be-
going to the school, you know, at 8, and
From
at
the-
8:30,
from the
and there
tram.
is homeless drinking Jack Daniels.
Yeah, the rich,
Singing,
rich homeless people, right?
Yeah, in Russia, homeless, you will never have money for Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Do you find that in other? You've travelled a lot in Australia,
Yeah,
right?
inside Queensland a lot, yeah.
Where did you like the best?
The best for me was Early Beach and Wat Sundays.
Yeah, it's good up there.
It's so beautiful, the Red Reef.
But you mean
It's
the best?
amazing.
Yeah,
to
it's,
visit.
that's so beautiful. Yeah, it's true.
So you went out on the reef?
Yeah. We
No, we took a plane,
yeah.
but we didn't.
Oh, that's
like
right. You went on. You didn't go on a seaplane.
No, no.
You.
No.
I saw that photo. Yeah.
So you didn't go diving, just
No.
just
No,
flew
diving,
over.
yes.
But not in the great Reef.
It was in Coral, yeah.
It was
But before, close
around
to our
somewhere, you
island.
know. It was
It's
a
boat
boat
trip.
trip.
During
Right.
all the
Yeah.
day.
Right.
That was amazing as well.
Yeah, was so good, but they were a little bit nervous. So you can understand that they are looking to you that maybe there is like sharks or something.
Yeah.
So when they are nervous, you are nervous as well. So every minute I was going out to check if everything is okay.
Well, you said that about Fraser as well, right? That you didn't. You
Yeah.
can't go swimming there. I've never been there.
Yeah. No one is swimming there in the sea. There is only special place. The name is Champagne Pools. It's like, the pools in Nusa.
No,
Rock
I
pools.
don't know. Do you
Just
know them?
there.
sea water come to the rock pools and there
Make
you can
like
see.
this-
Okay, so it's like a pool.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yeah,
But
it's
pool
not-
with natural water.
Like
yeah.
Snapper Rocks.
As in like a
It's, yeah,
naturally
I
made.
know what you mean, but it's so big. In Snapper Rocks, it's small. It's like a small square, but yeah.
Airlie Beach is a fun place, right? Is it
It's
fun?
a beautiful place, but there is nothing to do.
But
There's
then
usually a lot of backpackers there.
all the things that we visit.
Yeah, like we went there for 5
Waterfalls.
days. For 5 days. But there is only one street. So 5 days is a lot.
Yeah,
You have to go there.
that's right.
Okay, one day for a boat trip to dive, I don't know, to snorkeling, to see the sea and, have this boat experience. Second day for a helicopter
Plane
or
or
plane or something like this. Third day just to relax or to visit waterfalls. But we
The
saw
town almost with one afternoon, one evening.
you just go
visit,
straight
yeah.
and back. And
It's beautiful. You can walk all of these things, but you can do kayak as well. You can do
yeah,
these
but also
things.
you cannot swim there because of jellyfish,
Right.
because of this. Because I brought with me 5 bikinis.
Only 5.
Yeah, for one bikini for 1 day. Come on.
You know what it's all about? It's all about the photos, isn't it? I was told that in that photo,
Yeah.
if you're wearing the same bikini
Bikini.
or the same clothes, you're like,
No, it doesn't work.
no. Did you have 5?
I think only one or two.
He's photographer, not model.
You wouldn't let him in the photos. Why? We got nothing going.
So yeah.
Did you get any? Because you've been locked down, right? You haven't been able to travel to other states.
Exactly.
Have you? Were you able to before it got locked down? I mean, that was March, wasn't it? So,
I think before we went,
We went to Sydney.
oh, you did get to Sydney. You
I
like it?
I went to Melbourne.
Did you like Sydney?
To be honest,
Yeah, I like
big
honesty.
city,
city. No.
Did you get a photo in front of the Opera House?
of course.
Yeah.
In the
So
bikini.
beautiful.
Actually, it was very cloudy, and the pictures is not so good.
Yeah, it's a weird one, right? You go somewhere and so you have to get a photo at that place. But Sydney,
Sydney, that Manly is beautiful. The
Yeah.
part of Manly.
Manly's nice.
And Bondi.
Mm.
It's
It's okay.
But the main city.
But
it's
of
normal.
course,
It's
you have
little
to
bit-
have this experience to go to
I
Sydney
think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
and see how you will like it.
yeah.
But I went to Melbourne and it's amazing. I'm waiting really when
I
they
hear
will
that
open
a lot.
borders and we can go together.
I don't know.
What? Why? Is it just
The
the feeling?
atmosphere there,
It is the
about
atmosphere.
okay, it's big city as well. And for example, I went there for 4 days and it was different weather every day. One day 36, another day 13. So you never know what you have to dress and but you don't care because you are going inside and these walls, these people they are dressing so weird, but so amazing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Melbourne people are a bit different, right?
And they're more friendly.
He don't want to answer.
No,
huh?
he probably knows some people in Melbourne. He doesn't want to
Ah,
offend
okay,
them,
okay,
right?
okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I hear that a lot. People go, "I'm going to Melbourne, and there's a different atmosphere, and people are
Houses.
there's culture and
But
Food.
the
Like
food."
here in Byron Bay, no? It's
No,
so
no, you
different.
will never find these houses. I have what I think 100 pictures only houses inside it.
Little
inside.
small terrace
yeah, yeah,
houses. Yeah.
In Melbourne,
This strange,
Right.
strange and very interesting.
right? Caboolture was the same. Felt that.
was strange people.
Melbourne has strange houses. Kabul
Yeah.
has strange people.
Can you have a story about anyone strange in Kabul? No names is okay.
we was doing farm there, and I don't know. It's how you can describe this.
You know,
I don't
you can
it's-
compare Nimbin to Caboolture,
You
but
can.
Caboolture is big Nimbin. So
Yeah.
people are creepy little bit.
Really?
Yeah,
You know where you can meet, this is the place where you can meet a 16 years old girl with 2 kids already.
Hmm.
and
Caboolture or Nimbin?
Caboolture.
and almost all the people go with these electric bikes.
So it's like-
they want to walk or what?
Southport's like that, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you go on
big
Australia
Southport
Fair
as
and
well.
everyone's on their scooters or hobbling along or
Yeah.
asking for change. So it's that feeling.
Sleeping
Yeah,
on the
it's that.
street.
Really? But there's a lot of work there, isn't there? You're saying there's a lot of
The farm, yeah.
farm work.
Farm work. Yeah, a lot.
Caboolture.
Yeah, so that's why there are a lot of Asian people. So Korean, Japanese people, they are there to work on farms.
To extend for the second.
Yeah. And for example, the girl who was very kind with us, who gave us opportunity to come there, she is Korean. And when we arrived there, I asked her, okay, when you will have 88 days to extend your visa? And she told me, I had it 6 months ago.
Ah, but they
So
stay
she
there.
already, she doesn't speak English very well. So she doesn't have another chance. She think like this, that she doesn't have another chance to find another job better, and there is easier. You know? She came for 88 days. She understands what she has to do. She's earning money, and she stayed
That's
there
okay
because
for her.
there are a lot of Korean people, so she can speak Korean. She even doesn't have to speak.
Right. So they feel
English.
comfortable out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met a lot of Aussies? Like, do you have any close Australian friends?
Yeah, we have.
Yes.
We
Mhm.
have, yeah. But it's when we meet, they're really close. But it's difficult to start to meet the Aussie people.
Why? Why is that?
There are 2 or 3, yeah?
Yeah, we have like 3 or 4, yeah,
3 or 4 friends. maximum.
Aussies.
Who is always open to hang out with us to do something different. I don't know why. I think it's. We have to ask you why it's difficult to find Aussies friends.
Are we friendly people?
You don't think it's because they have a busier work schedule?
Oh, come
I
on.
mean, because you're here as students, kind of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
holidaying, but your Aussie friends have a regular
But
9 to 5 job. I don't mean being less friendly, but more busy, so less time to hang
I
out.
think we are working the same. You know, we are not working from 9 to 5, but we are working in hospitality usually
I
for
think-
dinners. So we are working in the evening or in the morning. Our schedule is totally different from yours. It's too.
Yeah.
But
I
But
think
anyway, the weekends you have available, no? Usually you work Monday to Friday, and
We're quite
Can
busy
hang out.
podcasting.
yeah, this the-
This is a full-time job, right? Hey, did you bring your money? I think you have to look at how you make your best friends, right? We grew up together. The other friends that I make are through work, the people I work with. When I was living overseas, I thought the same thing. I want to learn a language or I want to get friends from that country. So you go to a bar and you hang out. Hey, man, you want to be my friend? It doesn't work like that, right? It's hard for students who come here just to go and say, hey, can you be my friend?
yeah.
You sort of need to be doing something together. It has to be working together, playing sports together. If you go and join a soccer team, you will get loads of friends because you're doing it together.
Yeah.
Whereas if you say, hey, man, my name's Joel, let's go for a surf on the dude's like, who are you?
Yeah.
I can go surfing with my other friends. Why
Or
should I go
or
surfing
yeah.
with you? So it's sort of finding a way to make friends more naturally.
So where
makes
did you
sense.
meet your 3 or 4 close Aussie friends? Where did you meet them?
It's
through
friend of
our
friend.
Spanish friends. Yeah.
Through the
So
because they
friends
was
of friends.
flat. They was flatmate from one of them. Then we start to share time
Yeah.
All together.
with them, and then we start to share time all together.
When you first came here, you lived with an Aussie, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
still friends with him?
No. Actually, with them, no. You was living there as well. We are in touch sometimes, but
Mm.
we not meet each other.
But even when we live together, I lived there for 3 months, you live
Yeah.
for 6 months. We didn't spend time together.
Right.
Only in the house.
The house,
Like
watching
movies or something like this. But even it was my birthday and I invite them, they didn't come. Oh, thank you very much. It was polite. It's not rude or something like this. But okay, thank you. But I have something to do.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And we have another friends who were looking for a house to live with Aussie people to improve the English and to maybe find some Aussie friends. But finally, they are not happy to live together now because they are foreigners, they are from Brazil, and they are trying to.
Just saying this.
I
'cause
don't-
the
don't say the
Brazilians
names.
are like, they like to enjoy themselves, right? Parties and
Yeah.
this sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
but they always are doing something. So they always invite the Aussie people from the house, and always Aussie people have something to do,
Right.
something else.
So I'm just sort of thinking, because a lot of students will ask me before they've come here, how can I make Aussie friends? Is it something they should be trying to do?
No, I don't.
I don't think it's that important, right?
No. International people.
Is okay.
And then you understand different accents as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if you are looking for share house to live in the share house, okay, there you can try to find the people, Aussie people, to live with you,
Right.
to speak inside the house, to try to understand them in
But if you have
normal life, you know.
Yeah, you have any issues where you have to go, where you can
Right.
be, I don't know.
It's interesting. We were talking yesterday about if Japanese guys could come here. I think a lot of them, I'm just talking generally, that they would like to date an Aussie or a European or a foreigner, right? But the Japanese guy we were talking to is saying it's so difficult for a Japanese guy to get what they want, right? On the other hand, you have a Japanese girl and everyone wants to date them, right?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
We look at most Aussie guys, you're like, man, yeah, get me a Japanese girl.
Now, come on, would
So-
you like to date a Japanese girl
No,
just
I'm
because
so
she
happy
is
with you.
Japanese?
I'm so happy with you.
We'll do this another time when she's not here.
Yeah.
Come on. This is honesty time. Because,
No.
do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
these Japanese girls have an opportunity, I think, whereas, I don't know, these Japanese guys, they want to date an Aussie, but I warn them against that. Do you really want to do this? I had one Japanese guy date an Aussie and he had a great time, and I think they were together for 2 years and that was fine. But I don't know, Aussie women aren't that interested in, Asian guys. I'm just talking from what I've seen.
No, but there is a question. For example, if Asian boy don't speak English,
Right?
how he can get a Australian girlfriend if he doesn't speak English?
Do you need to be able to talk?
And,
Isn't
you
it
should,
the universal language of love?
Yeah.
And body language.
Learn how to dance, maybe go to Melbourne and get drunk. You don't, there are ways. I think we were talking about it yesterday. They don't know how to approach this type of,
yeah, and
Different
and
culture, right?
and here in Australia, I think that the men have to give the step first.
In
Make
The
the move.
Aussie woman wait a lot of the men and do the first step. and I think in
the
the-
same.
I don't know a lot of Japanese culture, but I think that they are shy a little bit,
right,
and then it's difficult, no,
right,
to match that.
right. Just back to it is easier for maybe a girl to make Aussie friends, I think.
Yeah, the men are more
Yeah, the guys in Australia are more forward,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
but the girls are more quiet.
yes.
Aussies.
Just generally.
I think so.
Just sort of thinking, because it's not that important to get Aussie friends. I mean,
No, it's not that important.
not that important, right?
But try to find the friends with who you can speak English,
Right,
not your language,
right.
or you will not pass the exam. English exam. After Australia.
Which exam?
For example, you come here to, I don't know, for IELTS or something.
thought
But
you meant
I
something
say
else.
in general, you come ask every foreigner people, person, for what you come to Australia. They will say to study English and to enjoy.
Yeah,
To enjoy, everyone is enjoying here.
yeah.
But to study English, if you are looking for friends who speak your language, you will not speak
Yeah.
English.
Which is easier for you, right? Because
Oh yeah, I'm lucky in that moment.
yeah.
That yeah, not a lot of Russian people here.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Are we done?